I stayed at the Cecil for 3 nights, room 412. At first, it was just old, peeling walls, flickering lights, the kind of place you sleep with the lamp on. But it was the water that got to me. It tasted off, like rust in something worse, something dead. I told the front desk. They said it was normal for the pipes, but I swear, every time I turned on the tap, it came out slow, blackish at first, then clear. And I couldn't shake this feeling, like someone was watching from the mirror. The elevator acted strange. I pressed my floor, but it wouldn't move. Then the door opened. But no one was there, just the hallway, silent. I left early, didn't even ask for a refund. 2 days later, I saw the news. That poor girl, Elisa Lam. She was in the water tank. The same water I brushed my teeth with. In the heart of downtown Los Angeles, far from the luxury of Beverly Hills and the lights of Hollywood, lies a stretch of city where the pavement is cracked, the buildings sag, and the air tastes of forgotten dreams. It's here, nestled between desperation and decay, that the Cecil Hotel still stands. A structure soaked in more blood than memory. Since its opening in 1927, it has seen the worst of humanity, and perhaps something worse than that. With over a dozen suicides, murders, and 2 known serial killers who once roamed its halls, the Cecil isn't just haunted by stories, it breathes them. Its windows flicker with shadows, its elevators creak with echoes, and in 2013, it became the stage for one of the most chilling mysteries the internet has ever known. The death of Elisa Lam. Elisa was just 21, a student from Vancouver, Canada, looking for inspiration and escape. She was smart, sensitive, and artistic, sharing her thoughts openly on her Tumblr blog. There she wrote about her struggles with depression and bipolar disorder. But she also shared poetry, dreams of love, loneliness, and thoughts about life's bigger meaning. Like many her age, she was trying to find herself in a world that often made no sense. In January 2013, she embarked on a solo trip through California. Her plan was simple: visit the cities that had shaped stories. San Diego, Los Angeles, San Francisco. Document her journey, feel free. She took trains, posted photos, and kept her parents updated. When she arrived in LA, she chose the Cecil Hotel. Perhaps unaware of its troubled past, or perhaps intrigued by it. Once a symbol of luxury, the hotel had decayed into a notorious landmark. Nestled beside Skid Row, a neighborhood gripped with poverty, crime, and hopelessness, the Cecil had become synonymous with death and darkness. Infamous serial killer Richard Ramirez, known as the Night Stalker, stayed there during his killing spree. And years later, Austrian murderer Jack Unterweger used the hotel as his base while targeting victims. Some say the building's very walls have soaked in the suffering they've witnessed. Elisa's stay at the Cecil began uneventfully, but after several days, her behavior reportedly changed. According to hotel staff, she was moved from a shared room to a private one after complaints from roommates about her strange behavior. But no official statement confirmed what exactly happened. Then on January 31st, she vanished, just like that. She stopped calling home. She didn't check out. She missed her planned trip to Santa Cruz, and she was nowhere to be found. Her family flew in. Police dogs searched the building. Officers reviewed the security footage. But there were no signs of a break-in, no signs of a struggle, no physical evidence at all. Elisa Lam had simply disappeared inside a hotel that had already swallowed so many before her. And then the elevator video was released. It was grainy, time-stamped, mute, but what it showed gripped the internet. Lisa enters the elevator, presses multiple buttons, but the door won't close. She steps in and out. She hides in the corner. She appears to speak to someone unseen. Her hands move in a bizarre, unnatural pattern. Then she steps out and vanishes. Seconds later, the elevator door closes. Alone. The video was uploaded to YouTube. Within days, it had millions of views. Theories multiplied. Was Elisa hallucinating? Was she playing a game? Was she being followed? Or was something paranormal involved? Her odd movement sparked everything, from mental health debates to full-blown horror lore. The video became an internet legend. But the legend turned into a horror story on February 19th. Guests at the hotel had been complaining. The water pressure was low. The taste was foul. Some said it came out black before running clear. Maintenance was sent to the roof to check the massive water tanks. That's when they found her, floating, naked, dead. The autopsy would later report no signs of physical trauma, no evidence of assault. Her clothes were in the tank. Her room key and watch floated nearby. The coroner ruled it accidental drowning, complicated by bipolar disorder, but the ruling brought no peace, only more confusion. The roof was secured. Only employees had access. The tanks were heavy, difficult to open, and nearly impossible to close from the inside. So how did Elisa get up there? Did someone help her? Or did she somehow scale the platform, climb in herself, and shut the lid after entering? The police had no answers. There were inconsistencies. The elevator footage was reportedly edited, missing time, jump cuts. The hotel staff were vague. And then there was the tuberculosis outbreak in the area during the same time, with the test used to diagnose it yearly named Lam Elisa. Coincidence? Some didn't think so. Conspiracy theorists claimed Elisa was part of a government cover-up. Others believe she was possessed or a victim of something supernatural. Some even tied her death to the Korean elevator game, a ritual said to open portals to the other worlds. It all seemed too strange, too perfect, too terrifying. Elisa's death remains unsolved, not in the legal sense, but in the spiritual and emotional one. No theory fully explains the events. No investigation truly satisfied the public, and the Cecil Hotel, now rebranded and shuttered for years, still holds its secrets tight. It watches the world through black windows, as if waiting for its next story to unfold. Today, Elisa Lam's name lives on not just as a victim, but as a symbol of mental illness, of online obsession, of how easily truth can become legend. The girl in the elevator became a ghost on the internet, a cautionary tale, a mystery with no clean ending. Some disappearances echo louder than screams, and some elevators never lead back down. Because in the end, the girl in the water still has no voice. So the Reaper tells her story. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, stay cautious. Until next time on Reaper Files.